Hello everyone, Specter here, and welcome to Star Citizen. Today we're going to take a look at the biggest ship in Star Citizen, which is the 890 Jump. Well, I would say this is a kind of expedition ship, but currently is the largest, but it's kind of useless ship, I would say. So, before I talk more about it, let's get around it first because we will spend more time than usual. Alright, so I will start from the cockpit first because it's too large. Alright, so basically you can see there's a very large area in here. The pilot itself cannot control any kind of weaponries except for those missiles. Yup, except for those, no. Not much things you can control. Alright, so let's get off the ship first. I mean, not get off the ship, but to get off the seat first. You can see there's two seats over here. So these two seats, for some reason, is quite hard to access, but they are the kind of co-pilot seat. And it can help you to manage your weaponries and also your power output. Yup, so basically I switch it like this because I'm not going to use any kind of weapon, so I kind of like put it like this, the shielding board, and while the engine is a little bit less, but still, power output is like more than usual, than 33. And just in case you want to access more things like remote turrets, which is like this. Yup, you can access to your remote turret to defend your ship, which is very nice. Alright. And I believe there's another remote turret, which is at the bottom part of the ship. Yep, so it looks cool. Alright, so those are the size 3 laser repeaters. So it's kind of helpful to defend your ship, as this ship is quite large as well. Alright, so the other side would be another co-pilot, of course. Well, let me access to here, from here would be better. Alright, so from here, same as usual, you can access to your remote turrets, but you can access more than that because you have lots of missiles. Yep. So this co-pilot can control a lot of missiles, while the other one over there is controlling the laser repeaters, I believe. Yep, those are missiles as well. How about this one? Yep, the missiles underneath it. So basically, tons of missiles everywhere. So remember, the right hand side is controlling the laser repeaters, the turrets with laser repeaters, while the left hand side in here is controlling the missiles. Alright, and you got a hologram in here which shows you nothing, which is very nice. Over here, just in case someone is board your ship, you have some storage in here. I think you can put your clothing, your handgun, or some things for self-defense, as same as this one. Alright, after you walk out from here, you can access to the lobby thing. Alright, this kind of thing looks like a lobby to me. You've got some chairs in here for your, maybe your rich customer, like dignitary, to hang around outside of the bridge. Alright, and over there, you still have some benches in here. Benches over there, and also yup, so you got a special room over here. Wow, it looks so great. Okay, so in order to access to this kitchen place for you to eat or drink, so you can let your customer or your crew, I will say there's a crew, Yep, to stay here for a longer period of time. Alright. So basically you got a room. This master bedroom, by the way. So it seems like it's for the captain himself. So maybe that room is for the captain himself as well, but I don't know. He got his private washroom, which is very nice. And also office. Alright, so get back out here. Maybe this one is a captain quarter, basically just single captain quarter. So the kitchen is for the captain himself, probably. Yeah. Not for the crew. Alright, so over here you have a second floor. If you lost your way, no worries, okay? The exit is over there, so you go down there. But if you want to go to like a bar or lounge, then you go to here. Over here, you can see you have some rooms over here. So these rooms are like a private room as well. Maybe for your family to hang around. So over there as well. Alright, and both of them got private washroom as well, which is very good. For the ship with this size, usually you have more things than usual. You've got elevators everywhere technically, so you don't need to care about this elevator. And this one is the toilet. So guess what? Why they would put the toilet right here? Because you can see there's a bar here. So it means that if you're drunk, you can throw someone here to like kind of like clean themselves. Yup. Or let them to throw up over here would be fine. Alright. So basically it's a bar. And also in here is a place for you to kind of like prepare some glasses for your customer over there. And also elevator over there. Did I miss something? I believe no. The last time I checked I didn't. Let me add. Thank you. Alright, so further down there would be some sort of like meeting room for your customers to have a maybe meeting, or dignitary have their business, I don't know. Okay, like businessmen have their business in here, and have a dining area here as well. After they having a business, then they will have a dining area in here to eat or drink. It's nice. Alright, so this area is finished, then we will move on. So when you go down here, you will see there are two rooms in here. They are all private bedroom as well. Again, so yep, a lot of private bedroom. So since this ship is the only capital ship, I believe, so that's why. I mean, the size is a capital ship, so that's why you got a lot of beds and a lot of like different kind of fancy things. Especially this is a yacht. Alright, so at the front, should I say at the front first? Maybe I start from the back first, where we'll get out, because this is the only way. Okay, not the only way, but this is a second 2 points. Okay, you have 2 ways to enter the ship, including the hangar will be 3, but you are walking on foot, then technically 2. One is a hangar, one is this elevator. Okay, so usually we'll use the elevator. Unlike the reclaimer. Yep, the reason why I won't talk about the reclaimer from the outside to inside, because the elevator always glitched out, so they would kill me. But not for this 890 jump. I think CIG kind of learned their lesson, so the elevator would be providing some sort of gravity for you to like stand on it, so that you won't be glitched out and the elevator wouldn't kill you. Alright, so this is one of the way you can enter the ship. And then in here you got some Ducting Bay in here. So normally if you enter some space stations, you can't land just like a Port Olisar, just you can see. But very unfortunately, Port Olisar doesn't have any kind of docking facilities, so I kind of hanging out side of the pad instead of like landing or docking. But when you travel to some sort of places like Port Tresla or like Evers Harbor, then you can kind of dock to the station, just like a hammerhead do. All right, so this kind of places you got full load of I believe these are the armor for you to place your armor, maybe, or maybe just escape pods. I don't know. It looks like some sort of escape pods for me, but maybe you can put some armor in here. Well, maybe armor on the suit because you need to dock outside, right? So maybe, just maybe, I don't know. All right, so let me close this door first. As I said, this video probably would be a longer series because this ship is huge. It's the largest ship that in Star Citizen. They're like 205 meters, so it's nowhere near to some combat ship, but I would say this is very huge. If you look or you owned an Argo personnel, this is similar to that place. So you got a raft in here, so you can put like what 1, 2, 3, 4, 8 people in the raft, so that you can send them all out. Yep. So once your customer was drunk and then some pirates attacking you, then you can just put those drunken like passengers in these rafts and then shoot them out of it, or maybe just simply like shoot them out and like let them vomit in the raft. Yup. And then once their like family try to ask where are they, then you just said, well, pirates appeared, I sent them out, I saved their lives. But you know, the case is not like that, right? Okay, you've got some elevators in here, so basically it's for you to enter a different part of the ship. I will show you guys later. It's not necessary because we can access to it later. By the way, I don't really like the elevators on this ship for some reasons. I mean, most of the elevators are still good, but some of the elevators just like killing elevator. Alright, so as we come from that way, right, we walk to here, we can see some spa. And yup, so okay, let me tell you one thing, okay? Water in Star Citizen is not a friend of you, not for your character. So when you currently, okay, when you travel to some planets like Hurston, you can see some water over there. Do not jump inside of it because the water can kill you. But no worries because the spar, although it's full of water, but still it won't kill you. No worries, okay? Alright, so yep. The spar, you can just walk inside of it, but currently you can't do anything. So you've got some area for you to do some spar, of course, and to kind of like wash your body after doing it. And you got 2 elevators to access to different parts of the ship. I will talk about it later. And here it would be a place for you to change yourself before you get into this pool. Alright, so basically still okay, I'm survived. Yay, hooray, the swimming pool. I really hope that they have a glass over there so that we can see something outside, but well, since you're wearing some sort of, well, swimsuit, right? Is it? Well, I will agree with it. Like, seal it up. All right. So basically, you have 2 ways to go. One, when we enter to here, you can see some dining area. Just we went there. Spa is this current place, and we go to the crew kitchen. So this is the kitchen for the crew. It's a true kitchen for the crew. All right. So basically, you got some fruit over here, some alien fruit here for your crews to eat or drink. Alright, to prepare food. Of course, when you walk outside, it's a different thing. Like this is a storage room for you to hold your food. Well, that way to access to the other point. I will talk more about it later because I got something want to say first. So get back to the pool first. Alright, so let's enter to the hangar. So most of the elevator in here is okay, but some elevator is still like glitching out. So I don't want to get to the place that like I glitched out and then I need to spend more time to kind of. Alright, so this is the way for you to enter the ship for the upper deck, right? So what happened to this place? Well, let's go to here first. How about this? It's a hangar, yes. Or maybe at the back first? Yeah, maybe at the back first. Probably is better, probably. Yeah, just probably. Alright, so here, you got some gun racks in here because the cargo bay. Yes, there's a cargo bay over there. So before you walk outside with your vehicles, then you can ask your crew to man their station by picking up the guns and enter to here. Yes, something is broken over here. It's a feature, no worries about it. And you got some escape pods in here as well, and you can access to the second bridge. Okay, so this is a secondary bridge. The layout is the same as the bridge up there, but no windows, which I'm very impressed because, well, you expect that some ships, even though this ship is not meant for combat, but you expect that sometimes you got a very large yard with full of rich people. Pirates will like staring at the ship, even though if like this current state, you have nothing to do with like rich customers. But still, many people try to ram your ship because, well, you're a capital ship and you're a large target for them. So, like, people will aim at it. So, you got a secondary bridge in here, which is very nice. At least your crew can protect themselves while maneuvering your ship to safety. So, I'm very impressed about their their design. And I suppose someone is shooting at my ship, I think. But no worries, this ship is like capital size ship, so you've got a lot of components that is capital size as well. So let me see, look around. Oh, nothing happened for now, so I was still okay. Alright, so just in case something goes sideways, then your crew can come to escape pods in here to eject themselves out of the ship, which is very cool. And this is the kitchen that I'm talking about, right? Do you still remember? Yup, so basically you just entered from here and then like walking out over there, yes. So you got more places for you to like hanging around in here. And this is a crew quarter for your crew to sleep. Although it's kind of okay, but I would say it's a little bit roomy because you don't have glasses over here. I mean, you can't see outside, but still okay. You're not supposed to. Yeah, so don't you think, well, you guys may think that even in a cruise ship it would be better, but I would say now most of the cruise ship around the world right now, the crews or some part of the customers still living in, or maybe they need to stay in those rooms that without windows. So it's not surprising for me though. Yep, you got some toilet in here and bathroom as well. So you have 3 of them, which is very nice. Alright, so this one is still beds, okay, and this one is like escape pods, okay, again. And this one is like a kind of like entertainment room, habitation room. And here is a hangar. Alright, but well, let's go back to the cargo first before we talk more about like the crew, the hangar. I always mix up with the direction, sorry about that. Even though I spent like some time in here already, but still, like I will lost my way for some reasons. Okay, so this is a cargo bay. So when you press this one, it will go down, and then you can kind of fit in some sort of like the rover in here, Ursa rover, or maybe a rock if you want it, or the rock DS, the bigger version of the rock. And in here you got some engineering room for you to handle those engines. That room is, I think, is an elevator. The last time I checked, so alright, so yup, it's an elevator. So your engine is really bright, so I'm not going to stare at it for a long time. Okay, so after I look at the spinning thing, and I look at the most of the ship components, and I found that one interesting thing. I usually say that the spinning thing in Star Citizen ships, like the Starfarers and like I don't know, like other ships, okay? I would say those are like a shield generator, right? Or power generator. Yep, just like the Reclaimer and the Starfarers, that one. But I think I'm wrong. I think this is a gravity generator basically. Yeah. So you got a shield right there, right? There's no way for this thing is a shield if you have two shields room over there, right? So I think it's a gravity generator, which it makes more sense if you are rotating around like this. It's just my thought. I don't know. I don't know why it's not opening, but anyway. Yeah, no worries. Okay. So basically, the tour of this cargo bay. All right. So let's enter to the hangar. The hangar will be a little bit at the front of the ship, so let's get to it first. We need to walk all the way there, and you can see there's a med bay here. Okay, so this is a crown jewel of the part of the ship. So this thing can let you to regenerate, back to heal you back to. You can respawn right here. Okay, currently, but in 3.15. You can treat medium like injuries. So the colors red can treat like basic injuries, the 3rd grade, and this thing and the carrot can treat you the medium to light injuries as well. But if you talk about like revive you yourself, then you need to go to the hospital. But still, it's very good, right? Because, well, if you got a 1st grade, you need the 1st grade in order to heal you, then technically you're dead, right? So this ship got the 2nd grade, like med bed in here is still acceptable, right? Especially this is a very big ship, by the way. I always found the sound is so scary. I always think that someone tried to hit my ship for some reason. I don't know why. Alright, so in here, you got some waiting room in here. Waiting for what, you may say? Because you need to wait for the hangar. Like, the hangar to open, close, and your ship will be departure very soon. Yup, so this thing can be opened, but now I'm not going to open because, well, I just don't want to, because once I open, I need some time to close it, which people may sneak in side of it, which is not nice. So this is another entrance for you to enter this hangar. And if you have nothing to do, you can play basketball with your crew and ask them to lose if they are NPCs. Over here is a turret. It's an underbelly turret to cover the belly part of a ship, which is very nice. It's a man turret, by the way, so yup, so it's very nice. Alright, so basically I need to talk about the last part of the ship. If I didn't miss anything, this is the last part of the ship. Okay, I'm just standing here to talk about it. I'm not going to get inside of it, okay? When you open it, there's an elevator, as you can see. Once you get up there, it's a turret. I can tell you, it's a turret, alright? And it will be raised upward so that it will cover the upper part of the ship right in front of the hangar. Alright? So that's it. And the second thing I need to tell you is, once you found out what happened. Alright, so once you found out, okay, there's a turret, you're happy to want to leave and then try to get inside, right? Get back to the ship. But I would say you can't, because the elevator over here is glitched out. I spent some time to find my way, jumping around, trying to get out of the elevator, but I can't. Okay, even though the door is opened, but I can't. I really can't. So what I do is like kind of searching around the area to see the wall is glitched out or not. Sometimes the wall glitched out and you can fall, and it does. Okay, it got some places that glitched out and you fall. Alright, so you may say, well, then it's nothing, right? Well, if you're lucky, you will fall out of the ship. But if you're not lucky enough, then you will be clipped inside of the ship, which is not a good news for you after 3.15. Alright, so basically, try not to use this elevator. Alright, use a remote turret is fine, alright? And yup, so basically that is it for today's video about like this 890 jump. Well, I say this place you can fit in like 315p, origin 315p if necessary. I tried it before. Yep, so basically it's very huge, this thing. So yup, in the future probably you can fit more things in here. You can, if you want like your customers to like come here or come out or like leave, then you can ask maybe for Arco personnel to come here to pick them up, or maybe they got spaceships, then you can spawn the ships in here and let them to get out of this place, which is very nice, right? So basically this is like how it looks like. So this is really big ship. This is the only capital ship that can be flown by the players right now. Of course you may say, well, Aegis you can. Yes, Aegis. That is because someone stole it. Okay, you stole it from the NPCs. That's why you can play with Aegis. All right, but in the normal standard, okay, in the normal situation, you can't. So this is the only capital ship that you can purchase in game and fly around in this game, okay? And well, capital ship always come with a price. You will have a hard time to kind of like finding your way to spawn it, and you will have a hard time to kind of get out of the planet. If you are trying to leave from the planet, then yes, because I believe only 5 places you can kind of like take out this ship. Okay, so spawn this ship. First, it would be the first one. It would be the Grimpax, which is the only space station that can spawn this giant behemoth. Alright, so the second, the other four would be the four major cities that's hanging around in small citizen. So like Lorville, what happened over there? Okay, never mind about the Mustang. Okay, so so basically Lorville. Okay, so I was being hit by that turret for some reason. Is it? Never mind. Alright, so basically Lorville, New Babbage, Orison, and Area 18. These planetary spaceports can spawn your ship, no worries. And if you want to spawn the ship in space stations, with the abilities to repair, refuel your ship, then you need to spawn it in Grimhex. Of course, the other places I believe you still can. So like Port Tresla, Alfred's Harbor, these kind of space stations, you can. So I opened the map. Okay, so this one, Crew 1. So typically, the space station like in Crew 1, those with docking places, okay, docking bay or docking tunnels, or I don't know what is that. All right, those those spaceports can let you to dock, but you are not able to refuel and rearm and repair a ship. All right. If you want to do some repair or refueling or rearming your ship, then you need to go to planetary size. You need to go to the planet itself. So it means that you need to get inside in the atmosphere, which is not very nice for this size of ship, because you need more time to get it out, and you need to spend a lot of fuel. You may ask, how much fuel is that? Well, if you get in and out, in total, I found that it's around 25,000 or 20,000, I should say, 20,000. All right, 20,000 just for refueling your hydrogen fuel. All right, maybe a few hundred if you're traveling around with quantum fuel, but it's quite, well, you can say it's easy to obtain, but not at the very first beginning in 3.15. So it's quite hard for people to kind of manage it. All right, and don't forget that in the future you have a lot of capital ships as well. I will talk about the capital ships as a topic in the future, but yeah. So the 890 jump is kind of hard to let people to like it, okay, unless like you got more spaceports can spawn this kind of ship, let make it easier, then might be okay. And of course you need to like combine with different kind of gameplay, like transporting important personnel, and these kind of missions can make it more rewardable. Then I would think this ship is worth it, but currently it's not worth it at all. Yeah, it's just like a big ship with capital size things on it, but you do not have much things to do with it. Yeah, just traveling around, attracting people, and those people will try to ram your ship, board your ship, and or maybe take some pictures. I don't know. Yep. So before that, it's just like a few ships try to ram me already while I'm making this video. So yep. So yeah, basically, if you want to purchase the ship in game, it's the most expensive ship that currently available, which is around what is it called, 32 million. Yeah, 32 million in-game credits. You can purchase the ship, and if you want to purchase the ship with real money, which I don't think people wanted to, but some people may wanted to, especially like if they try to get themselves get their hands on the battle measurement, then probably they might grind their way there, all right, by purchasing the ship. So I believe that this ship is costing you around 500, is it? No, it's not 500, I believe. The 500 is another thing, it's battle management. Yeah, I remembered. It's like 900 something. Yeah, 900 something is this ship. Okay, so you need to spend around $1,000. All right, you need to spend around $1,000 just for purchasing this ship. All right, with real money. So is it worth it? I would say not quite, but well, I would suggest you to fly around first, although you can't really play it around. Yeah. Still, yeah. For me, it's just like I just play this. I just grind to this ship just for fun. Okay. I don't think of any kind of thing like maybe you can ram the enemy Aegis with this ship. Okay. Yeah. But otherwise, I can't really think of what kind of situation you would use this ship for. Alright. Yeah, so yeah, basically is the end of this video, and if you um yeah, so if you think this video is kind of helpful, feel free to leave a like, and if you have any questions you want to ask, or maybe I got something I missed out, or maybe you have some comments that how can I do better, then feel free to leave a comment down below. So I shall see you guys next time then. Bye bye.